I'm working particularly with the valuation here, the glasses, so I'm going off the temple and just working on where the eyes are. So see how, again, I think this is the biggest bunch of BS we were ever taught. I'm sorry. I'm very good at it. I don't get this. I don't use it. I don't feel what it teaches me anything. It puts the head in a very obscure way of rotation versus the way I work. I don't believe that left, right, and stuff really are in our systems. Those are more descriptive languages.
Yeah.
If you're going to reach for your glasses, you're certainly not going to take this hand and cross midline and do all that. I mean, your brain is not thinking that way. Or parasites, we go for what's easy. Now, if the right hand is maimed, then you're going to have to go use your left hand right now and scramble over and get the glasses. But so I don't like to roll people left, right. I like to go for, the extension up to the neck as the left side just goes off, or I'll say to people, as if you're, putting on your shoes, looking down kind of thing. But what I'm doing here is just working on the really small neck muscles right at the top in relationship to the brow.
In relation to the brow, the counter the brow going that way.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
What happens when people wear glasses, like so here? This is how your head's moving at the moment. So put your glasses on, please. Especially when people have been wearing glasses for a long time. The glasses have never been fitted in relationship to movement lesson. So just feel the difference in your head movements with glasses on and versus with them out. Can you notice any difference?
From left to right, or
Wherever,
from the,
just
I feel as though it's easier to go to the left at the moment than to go to the right.
So what's happening here, notice how your nose is crossing midline here. But onto the right, see how your nose stays up, 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 up. It's starting to go, there we go. See how now it's going all the way over here where the nose is thinking about presenting. Can you feel the difference?
Midline here.
Right. So again, if I go this way, see now you're this way, your nose wants to stay up. You feel it? And now it's starting to go. And here, from this position, you have no problem moving your nose. So I'm going to take these off. But if someone's been wearing glasses for a long time, let's say like now he broke his glasses, he was wearing an old pair that were too loose, and now he's wearing a real old pair, two scripts back. What happens, well, let's say they've been used to slipping down a lot, right? And you're constantly pushing your glasses back up. You tend to hold your head more here. You get actually afraid to put your head down low because now your glasses are going to fall off.
Yeah.
Which is common with kids. So if you're constantly holding your head at this position just to keep the glasses on your nose, these are really going to affect these small muscles in here. So now see the difference here, right? Hope you don't mind. See the difference?
Yeah.
It's these glasses, what, weigh 2 ounces, 3 ounces? So what I'm doing now is I'm going into all these weird movements, or non-habitual, I should say, movement patterns around the head to try and integrate your glasses at a better level that's not going to affect your horizon and nor your head placement. So especially all these little munchkins that need glasses sooner, especially when they don't fit right. Just had this little kid in Minnesota and her glasses were about this big on her. I was like, so she just got new ones and all of a sudden it's making, see, again, see how it's catching? Like Denise can't think and talk to me with her glasses off. She needs them, oh, right here. This is where I don't force. Feel the difference? Back on. I'll bring them up through the top so I don't feel, people sometimes get a little afraid that they're going to be poked again from past experiences. So see already now how much nicer the glasses are getting. Still. But a lot of people get glasses that don't work well for them too, and they cost so much money, $200 to $300 plus,
Yes.
and so they don't want to trade them in now for 2 years, and they live with. But it's like having a bad pair of shoes. Would you go that long without replacing the shoes? Or like I tell people, go back to the doctor and get the glasses fixed.
Yeah.
Especially on kids, what if the lens is cut wrong? They don't know it. Now, Cupcake had glasses and stuff, and she ended up going to contacts, and it's so much better because the way she has to roll around a lot and have the contact on the floor, glasses weren't having much fun.
Do the contacts stay in all day or
Because she's nearsighted in one eye and farsighted in the other.
We may lose one if she takes it down.
There, see what's starting to happen, the balance through the face? Going back to the brow.
What are you doing here, Michelle? Those bits?
I'm crossing the nose around the glasses, so it allows the footing of the glasses, the nose piece, to actually to feel what it's like to come off each side, sort of what I was doing with your rib cage, versus it just being, anchored on.
So you were holding the glasses still?
No, I was around them by going here. But see how I'm allowing the glass, see how the nose piece comes off and comes off? And I counter. But look what that does.
I can feel that all the way down onto my tailbone. Actually.
Yeah, huh? Now look at this, see? See how much more the lift is? But also what's happening here, and this is where I want to start teaching you, do you see how the skull finds that nice little lip?
Yeah.
And goes over, and the eyes go down and around. So the rotation is through here, a very large rotation, versus the neck muscle. See, this is neck muscle, kind of thing, versus the whole head.
Yeah.
Do this first without these. There we go. See the difference? See how I just slide one hand to the other. And I make sure that each slide now, me going over the mastoid processes kind of thing, that can happen in every direction. So now I'm going to put the glasses on. Much tighter. But see how this allows you to look everywhere around with glasses. And now I can come in here and start. See the difference now, the shoulders. So I'll start this side first. Now, in a lot of cases, just the width of my hand is more than enough to make a quote adjustment. I can also come in and work here. See how I start synchronizing? Or I can counter. Come up around the shoulder. Same. So I don't have to necessarily say look to the left, which I do, I don't like that kind of talking through as much anymore, because then you only do stuff when I'm in your head,
Yeah.
Like when I'm on a motorcycle, I still hear when I'm going into a right turn, let's say, I hear head turn, because that's how I learned someone saying every 3 seconds, head turn, head turn. That's right. I don't do the quickies too much, enough to just prove a point or at least send it home, but I'm not going to sit there and shake you. And see now how the vertebrae with the skull can counter. So see how I twist the head towards the left, but squeeze into the right of the neck, and then push the head off to the side and squeeze into the left. This is what I really like. Very similar to what I did with the arm. So I'm just coming in right underneath the neck here, and I just do a light lift. Do this kind of similar with C7. I like to do it with all the vertebrae, but first I just go to the bow of the neck. So I'm just holding it for a minute, and you have to go very slowly, but watch how I bring the neck back down to the floor. So I'll do this like 2 or 3 times first, and then I'll do starting at like C1 down to C7. That's it, that's it. See how much it's in the pelvis? And this really can help the breathing, migraines, any of those kind of stresses with the chest cavity. Again, I've left your glasses on, I can see it, but you know what? You've got to relax with your glasses on as you do off. And that's another thing, you know, people think that, you know, I'm only relaxed when they're off. And, you know, they'll go 12, 18 hours. So see how I'm right in there as much as possible, C1. That's it, that's it. And then same thing. Go down just again. And you can guesstimate. You don't have to sit there and go, I can't feel, or if the guy's 400 pounds and has a neck like a walrus. I mean, you have to, again, you're looking for the movement, not per se where the finger's going. And this kind of stuff is really useful on a kiddo with tone issues, traits, and whatever, because they don't get the activations or deactivations of these kind of really subtle neck muscles.
You can hit it all the way down the spine edge.
It's taken me this long. I'm only halfway down the neck in a sense, getting to C7. But this is the kind of work that you can do with someone when they're with you for a couple of days, you know. But I'd rather have this than any kind of massage in all the tea in China. I mean, I just, sorry, are we allowed to say that anymore? I just, and then the famous, the C7 one. There we go. I love that melt feeling. You know, more and more, this is what I mean when I'm touching someone and I say, there we go. I mean, I really know when I'm into someone's central nervous system. And it's important. A lot of people can't handle not having the verbal feedback. I could care less. Because even lots of times people think they should be telling me stuff and they have no idea what they're about to